to get an idea of how good it is, or if you haven't even tried it out yourself, I'd be very cautious of putting a petition on the line just to promote a trash product. When I was trying to be a fake guru, back in my fake guru days, I promote any product I saw that seemed to convert, or that had a high click-through rate, or that would give me the most money. But as I, went through scam rehab and became an honest creator, there's only 2 products on ClickBank I even feel comfortable promoting. There's one called the Quit Marijuana Complete Guide, another one called it's an at-home bodyweight workout, basically, right? Both of them are less than $100. I don't think people are gonna get scammed for $100. I think one is $79, the other is like $45. At the end of the day, I feel like the higher your course price, the more justification you have to give for people to buy at that price point, right? Let's say someone sold you a lemonade for $2, right? You're not gonna be asking that many questions about, oh, it's $2, whatever. But if they're selling you lemonade for $200, you're like, hold up, what's justifying this price point?
I'm smiling, but it ain't funny. I'm smiling, but it ain't funny.
Overall, I'd recommend people use Amazon Associates affiliate program more than ClickBank. I've made more money off of Amazon Associates than I've ever made off of ClickBank, especially when I was trying to promote whatever, right? Especially because people constantly have refunds. With Amazon Associates, when people are buying the product, right? There's a constant, you can see the reviews. There's verified reviews, the critical reviews, the positive reviews. People are able to make a better decision. But with a lot of these courses, right? You tend not to see as many negative reviews. You have to do a lot more digging to find the negative reviews, or to find the reviews that are more like moderate. More times than not, when you're looking for a review online for a course, it's always positive reviews all the time, positive testimonials. This person made 100K, or like he was talking about, right? This person made 10K within 90 days. I'm like, yo, why are you bullshitting me?
Like, you should already know me. Like, you know I ain't going for that.
First of all, when it comes to making content on YouTube, I've always been of the mindset that you monetize your lifestyle, right? If you're a mailman, talk about the life of a mailman. If you're a bus driver, talk about what it's like being a bus driver. If you're a student, talk about the truth of University of British Columbia, the truth about University of Texas, right? Add your lifestyle as a way to monetize. Another component is adding reactionary style commentary videos. I have a whole 1-hour video that details exactly how I do my reaction videos. I'll leave that in the description of pinned comment. It's also on a banner on my channel if you're subscribed. But monetizing your lifestyle, right? Doing reaction videos, which tend to be a lot easier to make than just making original content all the time. Fair enough, right? Those 2 things are a surefire way to you to ultimately get monetized on YouTube. And then the second efficient way is to sign up for Amazon Associates link, right? US Amazon Associates. With Amazon Associates US, you ultimately want to get an account with Payoneer so that they can pay you the US currency into a temporary US account, US bank account. And then from Payoneer, they can transfer the money to your actual bank account in your country. And usually I see a lot of people, they'll put the Amazon link to their camera gear or whatever. It doesn't really look enticing to click on, right? The way I put it is I'll put secret link of the day, or I'll put something I use or I have used in the past, right? Credit repair book, a book about quitting addiction, alcohol, marijuana, or nicotine. Those are the things that I put in my description or in the pinned comment of my video that can ultimately generate me income, right? And the link lasts about for 24 hours. So ClickBank is very treacherous, especially with that 60-day refund policy that the platform offers buyers. So you gotta be very careful with these people telling you, oh, you can make all this money. See, in that screenshot he showed us, right? He did not tell us the refund rates. He did not tell us the expenses. He just showed us number, and we don't even know if he faked it. Because if you go on your page, you can do inspect the website, and then you can manipulate the numbers that are shown to people.
But then another way that they can actually do it, which is a more like kind of advanced way, and that is by actually changing the HTML, which is basically the text behind this web page. So you can literally use the developer tools in any browser, doesn't matter what browser you're in, and you can literally change these numbers. So instead of 13,000, let's make that 13 million. Bam, just like that, right? And you can literally go and change every single number, every single value here you can change. You see what I'm saying? Like literally every single one. And so people will go and do this, and that's how they'll actually create their screenshots, is by, this very thing. You see what I mean? And I mean, it's some dummy data, but it looks like it's there, right? And if from an untrained eye, you would not know that that's not real.
Yeah, we need to understand, well, what makes you the most money in ClickBank and affiliate marketing? And that's step number one, picking a pain point that is extremely painful for people, where they want to go ahead and like solve that problem more than they want the money in their pocket, right? So what are those main pain points? It's literally health, wealth, and love. How do I know that? Because I've literally spent a lot of money in each categories, even when I didn't have any, right? Like for example, in love, I remember my girlfriend dumped me, so I literally spent $3,000 on a dating program to literally fix that problem. Or for example, business, I literally spent like $3,000 or $5,000 on, like for example, my credit card when I went to, for example, a Tony Robbins event to go ahead and learn like from him, right? And
Nigga. 3,000 on the credit card? Oh my days.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Again, another friendly reminder to when you are buying these courses or are funding your business, right? Be mindful of not using more than 10 to 30% of your credit card limit at a given time. That means if your limit is $1,000, you have to have your own self-imposed limit of $100 to $300, right? So if your balance is creeping up to like $350 or $310 or even $250 or $290, before you use that credit card again, pay it off to zero or pay it down to like $50 or $10 or $5 or $15 before you use that credit card again. Having your own self-imposed credit card limit prevents you from over-leveraging yourself, right? Where you ultimately start missing payments because the balance is getting too high.
to take my entire family. Or, for example, health. There's literally people in their 40s or 50s that are really focused on their health because it's literally the only body that we have, right? And you can see if we come into some of the top products right here, like for example, if we go to BioFit and I go ahead and click on this, you see that the people that they go ahead and target are women over the age of 40, right? So think about people, women over the age of 40, they have a strong pain point, they're getting older. It's harder for them to, for example, maintain their shape, right? So you could see that, look at this, women 40 plus, and then they give you 75% plus commissions. And it's like literally a weight loss supplement with like also like some training and videos and an app and stuff like that, right? So you could see that it's like a deep pain point. So if you want to make money with ClickBank, you got to define, okay, what is a deep-seated pain point that I could go ahead and use? And for most people, it's health, wealth, and love. So the moment you go ahead and do that, you got to understand, well, then how do you go ahead and make money with ClickBank? Well, ClickBank is very simple. You literally have someone who's extremely unhappy, and then you have this product that essentially makes you money, but your goal is to find the thing that bridges people from, for example, their unhappiness to the product and the solution that ultimately makes you money. And that is what is known as the pre-sell content, right? So the pre-sell content could literally be anything. It could be like, for example, a blog article. It could be like a YouTube video. It could be even like an ebook that you could do for free. Or it could even be like, for example, a YouTube ad or a video ad, right? All of the...
Speaking of pre-sale, right? You know those ones where when you are watching a channel, watching a video, it takes you like maybe 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos or so before you subscribe to that channel. So if you're promoting someone's product, right? If you're paying for promos, it likely takes someone 3 to 4 or 5 or even 10 or 15 times before they might actually buy something. Like, it's one thing to watch or subscribe for free, but to buy something takes about 10 to 15 touch points with that product or service before someone starts thinking about, oh, let me buy it. Think about the last time you made an online purchase. First it was, is this product good enough? Right? Do I actually need this? And then there's another component to saving money to actually buy that product or setting aside funds to actually make that purchase, right? There's a lot of steps that people take before actually making a purchase.
Contents are what people do in our community that gets them to 0 to 30 grand a month in 5 to 8 weeks actually with ClickBank, okay? And if they're able to go ahead and do
0 to 30 grand a month.
I thank God that I was blessed to be a thinking man. I thank my ancestors that I was blessed to be a thinking man. Because I didn't even know that this was going on.
Why are we always going with these outlandish income claims? How about they're making just the same amount as an employee at McDonald's or one of these fast food restaurants? Why is that not enough of a if I can make the same amount as someone who's working at McDonald's but be at home, that is pretty much a win. That is a win. Why do you gotta go to such outlandish income claim.
Go ahead and do that. Why can't you? So your goal is, how can you go ahead, based off of your knowledge or experience, and even like your risk tolerance, which one would you go ahead and focus on, right? Some people want to go ahead and, for example, do YouTube videos. So how would they do YouTube videos? They literally go into YouTube and they would type in the word, for example, best weight loss supplement, and you can see all of these things that they go ahead and create. These are all search terms that they could go ahead and use. When you go ahead and make a video on this, or you make a blog article about this, it's easier to rank for those things. So that's one form of pre-sale content. It's literally content that you create where you're kind of like the brand, right? You don't necessarily have to do this because that's like, these people didn't make YouTube videos like what I do, right? They just did a different method of a pre-sale content. Other people, what did they do? They did the exact same thing on Pinterest, right? They created a blog article about it, and you can see we use Pinterest. We get 106,000 monthly views, and how they find ideas is they go through the search and they type in the same thing, best weight loss, and you can see all these things pop up. They literally go ahead and create content on this and maybe recommend products on ClickBank, okay? What are other forms of pre-sale content, okay? Well, other forms of pre-sale content could be like, even like crazy hacks, like for example, the Amazon hack, where if I type in, for example, free weight loss, look at this, all these things pop up, right? Free weight loss books. And I noticed that, look at this, 13 fat blasting hacks. This is Timothy Pike, $0, so it's free, and it's only 15 pages long, and it's in huge font, so it's not like a crazy long essay. It's in huge font, so it's a lot easier to make. These people will literally go to kdp.amazon.com, self-publish ebooks and paperbacks for free, reaching millions of readers on Amazon. And when people go ahead and download this, which isn't available in my location because I'm in Bali, Indonesia right now, but like for the US or any first world country, they go ahead and download this. Each one of those hacks are recommending products. Some of them could potentially be a fat blasting hack on, for example, ClickBank. Like this. Like it can literally be this, where they get 75% commissions, $120, just like that. Or maybe some of these other ones that pay you even more commissions, like, Expure, which 850 people have made money with this in the past 30 days. That's what that number means, right?
You see, his whole thing is just the money, right? None of the reviews. Don't check for the best reviews. Don't check for the negative reviews, the critical reviews. Just look at the money. Look how much you can make, and start promoting it. Let's not even forget whether or not the owner of that product is a fake guru or not. Just blindly promote whatever makes me the most money. Add your Amazon Associates link in your Twitter bio, Instagram bio, or whatever thing you use. TikTok for that matter too, right? All it takes is someone to click on it and then make a purchase within like 24 to 48 hours, and you can get a little commission. I made $200 off of Amazon Associates last year, and yeah. Oh, and yes, obviously, of course, doing the Amazon gift idea videos, ensuring that let's say you do a gift idea video, let's say Father's Day is coming up, make a video like 3 weeks or a month before Father's Day comes up, so that your video can rank in search and ultimately be one of the first search results before other people start making videos. So like Father's Day 2022, right? What's Father's Day? Father's Day is what? May? June, right? June? Let's just say it's June. That means in early May or the middle of May, best Amazon Father's Day gift ideas 2022. I make that video like 3 weeks or a month before the events, so that I can start getting some of that early search traffic. This is one of the things I've done with my past videos. It gets around that Father's Day, Christmas time, right? It always catches views. Or one of my other videos is called Amazon gift ideas for men. I put Christmas, I put graduation, I put birthday, and I put Valentine's in that video. So periodically around those like major like shopping days, that video gets like a decent amount of traffic. And that's a video I made like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and it still catches me views with the AdSense revenue, and then obviously with the Amazon Associates affiliate link. But all this, for me personally, like listen, I didn't make money on YouTube for the first 4 years. 4 years. And I feel like YouTube is actually one of the most cost efficient and affordable ways to start making money online. And if that takes you 4 years, listen, if you're trying to make money with all these other methods, yeah, you can actually make money, but like it's a constant cycle of making money and then losing money and then making money and losing money and then not being profitable in certain months or certain situations. So for the most part, the only expense with YouTube, maybe a tripod, a ring light, and then just your time, right? So just be wary out here with these money making methods.
Blessing, oh blessing,